Hey, Tyler Price here with Lyle Amato Barbershop and Austin Cade Academy. Just out in the 67 Bug. Got Carly Vreeland in the house today. She is a super talent that moved up from Pocatello, Idaho to come be a part of the Lyle Amato team here in Idaho Falls. We are super excited. Mia just loves having her in the shop. You guys got to come check out her work. She's super talent, like I said. So anyway, we're gonna cruise around and talk a little bit. So Carly, how long have you been working in the beauty space?
Been working in the shop for about 9 years.
Wow. Yeah. So you're a little seasoned.
Yes.
So you feel good about where you're at and everything, and
yes.
Yeah.
Very comfortable with it.
What's your favorite service to offer, though?
Well, with men's haircuts, I don't know. It's probably just like fades. I would say my favorite though would have to be skin fades. I love doing anything with skin fades, just seeing like with the dark hair and seeing it faded up. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah. No, and there's a big call for that right now too. So you grew up in Pocatello then?
Yes.
Went to which high school?
I went to Highland.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm not gonna go off on how much anyway, I'm just gonna stop right now because we like you. So went to Highland High School. So back in the day, what was your dream when you were that age? What was it to work in this space? What was going on in your head back in high school?
So back in high school, I didn't really have a plan. Honestly, I got into doing hair because of a friend. Her dream was to do hair, and that is what she's doing now. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I'm young, and
yeah.
So I went for it. But when I got into cosmetology school, I realized women's hair is not what I wanted to do.
So you should have gone to barbering school,
right?
But it wasn't an option then.
Barbering just wasn't a thing back then, like it is now. It's definitely grown and taken off. But yeah, we didn't even have a barber school. Boise, I guess.
Yeah, that was the only one.
Yeah.
So then you get into it, but you see that you have a talent for it then, and what became your driving force of why this industry over any other industry?
So honestly, being in Pocatello, there wasn't, we had a couple of barbershops. I wouldn't say they were really big or like super well known. That was mostly just, it seemed like a lot of people just going into like gray clips, sport clips, just like franchise places like that. But haircuts still just weren't what I wanted to see out there, I guess.
Right.
And I was still new in the whole industry thing, and like trying to figure out like, okay, phase and stuff, but I was interested in it. And so I just started looking at YouTube channels and watching fades, and I was like, that is what I want to do, and I want to work at a barbershop and really focus on pampering guys and giving them that really nice clean fade.
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to look for in Pocatello.
And it's kind of empowering, right? Don't you think? Like someone comes in, you work your magic, you see the look in their eye when they're looking at themselves going, wow, I actually look at that. And as an artist, that's pretty rewarding.
It is. It's actually really satisfying for me to do a fade and see like gradually fade from like a 0 up to a 2 or whatever. Just seeing that clean look and then seeing them be like, wow, I've never had a fade before. And I've even had guys comment, they'll take a picture of themselves and post it on social media and tag me in it or whatever. And like, I feel so good. Like, thank you so much for, giving me that self-confidence, and it makes you feel good too.
Yeah, I think that's part of the industry though, right? Is why people like working in the industry, because your job is to make people feel better about themselves all day long. Not everyone can say, yeah, I make people feel better about themselves. Sometimes it's more like I create pain in people's lives, right? So then now you're a single mom.
Yes.
On your own, got to make things work.
Yep.
So what's the dream then? So you're not that you're old, but you've got to start looking at it and saying, because if you get to be my age and you're not where you want to be, that's harder, right? So what's the dream? What's driving you? Where do you want to be? What are the things you want to do? All that.
So my dream, like it was in Pocatello, and I feel like I was already starting to get there, and I definitely want to have that happen here now. Idaho Falls is a little bit more bigger, so I have to work a little harder. I want my name to be out there, not just by Carly Vreeland, but Carly cut your hair. I want my name to be known like just Carly cut your hair. And then I just want to be like big out there, where and
Yeah.
I mean, she's pretty dang good.
Yeah,
so
no,
I want to be something like that.
Because Mia's, I mean, she's been in Idaho Falls working hard now for a solid going on 5 years, and the calls that we receive there's a lot for her because of her name, and so you want to build your name, and
Yes.
obviously Mia and I are interested in you owning a Lyle Motto shop, just not making that a secret or anything, but giving back then, so teaching the next generation. I mean, there's honestly owning a school, I can tell you there's not a ton of money in education. There is, but I think that's more the giving back is where you really are paid, and you get paid a little bit in addition too. But so getting out, obviously me and I have plans to try and have you open a Lyle Motto with us, but really mentoring the other people coming up, being a part of that. I mean, that's kind of what it sounds like what you want to get to. Well,
Yes.
we like that. I mean, I like that anyway. So
Yeah.
so then your daughter, Layton, that's funny because I I asked her name, she goes, Layton. So now whenever I see her, I call her, Layton. So how old is she?
She's 6. She'll
6.
be 7 next month.
Wow.
Yep.
And so as a mom, what are things that you want for your daughter, I guess?
So one thing that I always do try to teach her is I always tell her this because she's like, why are we moving? And I just tell her, don't ever settle. If you're not happy with where you're at, don't settle. And so that's one thing I want to teach her is always better yourself. Education first, boys last.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, just always, if you're not happy with where you're at, and you just gotta keep working for it. You gotta work hard for it. I definitely did not get like where I'm at now with, the clientele that I had built. I worked hard for that.
Yeah.
I would say worked hard and probably annoyed a lot of people with my Facebook posts about hair.
Yeah.
But it worked. So.
Yeah, no, you do a really good job with your social media in just the pictures and the consistency and things like that. But you moved from one market into another market when you already had something established, and believe me, we're grateful that you're here, but that's a little scary. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, so I had my big clientele in Pocatello. I kind of dropped them all to start something to where I was going to be making more money and do something a little bit bigger. So I wanted to follow my dream still, so this was my chance in Idaho Falls to do something a little bit more, and I took off with it, and I was scared for sure, but I feel good about it now.
Yeah. Well, and just so the Pocatello people know, you can drive up to Idaho Falls. Carly will see you here. You can book appointments with Carly on the Lyle Motto app, or the Lyle Motto Facebook page, Instagram, all that. When you see that, that's a lot of Carly running that for the shop because she does a great job of it. So now you've been in the industry for a few years. So what is it, as kids are coming out, what is some of the advice that you would have for the kids coming out of school that are starting it? Because they're a little freaked out.
Right. I would say, one thing I learned is you learn everything when you finally get out to the shop. That's when you're going to learn everything, really, because, you're going to mess up on some haircuts, and that's okay, like at the places I've worked at, there were some girls that would just break down and cry, like, oh my gosh, I messed up on this hair. Like, that's okay, like, that's how you learn how to fix the haircut, like, it's not the end of the world. But honestly, I would say one thing that really helped me too is if you have downtime and you're just sitting around, like you don't have, you're not taking anybody, watch the person next to you. If you have somebody in the shop that, you're like, dang, that person's really good, watch them cut hair, ask questions, ask a million questions. I did that when I was at Sport Clips. There was a girl there that she had been cutting hair for a while, and she was really good at men's hair, and I watched her, and I asked a million questions, and I still do. I mean, even me having the experience I have, I still watch Mia, or if there's a new girl, I watch that person. Just because you've been doing hair for so long does not mean that you know everything. You can always learn something from a brand new person, or by whoever. So always just watch. So
the new kids need to, because I own a school, but my wife and but I know that we try our best to get them prepared, but really the real learning comes when you're out there.
I believe so.
In the real world. So it's kind of like, well, that was a bad haircut, sorry about that, now move on. It's going to grow back, but come back to me, I'll keep doing better, right?
I mean, you can fix it too.
Yeah.
And I would say, like me, if I kind of like saw that maybe this could be going into a bad
haircut gods and hope it works out. So.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with asking for help.
Yeah,
I still sometimes will ask for help, like, Mia, what should I, like if I'm like, hey, you know what, not that the haircut is turning out right, it's like, hey, you know what, like this person's hair is kind of being weird, like give me some, advice here. Like it doesn't matter if that person's been cutting hair for so long or if they're new, like someone's gonna give you advice about something.
Yeah, no. So don't be afraid to ask.
No.
But well, and again at Lyle Amato Barbershop, we're super excited about having all the kids that work there, but picking up Carly, Mia's super excited about that. She just brings a whole cool vibe. Those of you that are in Idaho Falls and you need to come in, check out the shop. And also if you want an amazing service, we have great stylists. Carly obviously take care of you. And of course, Pocatello people, feel free to come on up. So I'm Tyler Price. This is Carly Vreeland. We're Lyle Amato Barbershop. Come in, check us out. Thanks for listening.
Love it.